The month of January, for some reason, feels like 7 months in one, but we have finally come to the end of the month. Thank whatever you worship. I'm going to go through all the books I've read this month and tell you whether I think you should read them or not, just based on what I felt. Ace of Spades, yes. Amazing YA, Get Out meets Gossip Girl meets Pretty Little Liars. Definitely a 5-star read for me. Check your triggers. Dracula, I'm gonna say yes. If you like classics and you can read them without getting bored or getting in a read slump, I'd say yeah. It was probably my favorite classic I've read thus far. The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley, I'm gonna say maybe. Like, I enjoyed it, for sure I enjoyed it, because I love the multiple perspectives. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Now look, for me, it's a no. For other people, it's a maybe, because it's definitely Hallmark. I just didn't get much out of it. I don't remember the characters. Gwen and Art are not in love. I would say maybe. It was a very good palate cleanser. It has LGBTQ representation in it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just don't know if everyone's going to thoroughly enjoy it. You know? These Deadly Prophecies. I'm going to say yes. I really enjoyed this. It was a mystery mixed with fantasy, which I highly enjoy both those genres, so I loved it. Medusa's Sisters. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. This is my favorite Greek retelling I've read thus far. It's so captivating. The emotion I got out of it. The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. Yes, I really enjoyed this, and it's kind of like the Netflix show You, which I love that show. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm gonna say maybe. I thoroughly enjoyed it because it was the Prince of Halloween and the Prince of Christmas. It kind of gave me Red, White, and Royal Blue vibes, which I love that book. I did buddy read it, and they DNF'd it because it wasn't what they liked, but I'm going to say maybe because it's what I liked. It's not for everybody. It was definitely for me. Obviously, we all know Onyx Storm came out this month, so in order to prepare for that, I did a reread. First off, I reread Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing was the first book I've ever reread in my whole life. I'm going to definitely say yes. Everyone on the internet is definitely going to be like, why are you telling us this though? We know it's good. It's very good, and I fell in love with it even more the second time around. And Iron Flame, of course, which is the second book in the Empyrean series. And let me tell you, I wasn't the biggest fan the first time. Not I wasn't a big fan. It was just not the same kind of vibe that Fourth Wing was. But my reread, I fell in love with it. I'm currently finishing Onyx Storm. I am 92% in. I am clenching my jaw. I am so nervous at this point, but I'm gonna say yes because I love the series, and this was a good continuation of the series and kind of brought in the world that they live in. I had a very good month as far as like the selection of books I read, but yeah. So let's see what we get in February.